Oh boy. Hello guys and welcome back to Zibby's Film Club. I've returned after slacking off the whole month of July and not reviewing an animated film. So I've decided to pump out a review in August of a movie I have many problems with. I saw it at the end of July and I will probably never get out of my head for the rest of the year.
Oh gosh.
The movie is called Sky Raiders, which is its English translation. But in Hebrew it's Halpatka B'Shchakim.
Which is more adventure in the skies or something like
Riveting
that.
title, I know.
Riveting.
Really though, the movie itself is about as bland as that title. But why haven't he published a video exactly though?
Why?
I have been busy with all sorts of stuff, meeting with friends, the summer school we have, and just hanging out with my family.
Going to the pool with friends.
Yes, and eating food.
Yummy,
Great
yummy
food.
Okay.
No, it's not great. This movie. Let's begin with the story.
Okay.
Now, the story, first of all, it's very cliche. And
It
to
is.
use a lot of cliches, like the edgy teen kid, the they believe in yourself trope,
Yeah.
the mean two teens, the mean older brothers, the mentor, and the fake out death.
Oh, okay. And of
So-
course the love interest who is...
Yes, she's about as bland. Yeah, she's really bland. And the way that they handle their love relationships is just gross. Like the main character of this movie, Yotam, asks his mentor, Maurice, for advice on how to kiss a girl. Really?
Really. And his mentor, just to make a point here, is 60-year-old man. Not supposed to advise him on how to kiss a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah. Also, some things are way too over dramatic. Like for example, the main character Tom, he has asthma, and during a basketball game, it zooms in. There's all this dramatic music as he has his last breath. Dude, it's not how asthma works.
Yeah, we should know.
The second that your breath, the second that you're out of breath, you don't immediately start falling to the ground. You just breathe.
Yeah.
Tell you're out of breath, as you just showcased here, and
Go. Ah!
grab an inhaler.
Yeah.
But this dumb kid forgot to bring in his inhaler. Look at what this thing does. It does wonders.
Yeah. And that's
I-
it. No drama,
Yeah, no real drama.
no music. Can give you the
No
inhaler now.
real anything.
Just handle your shit. Yeah, continue. So.
I'll give credit. The plane scenes are pretty good. There are some scenes where they escape from the plane, both on in the beginning and in the end, and they're pretty good. Although there is one scene in the middle that really annoyed me, where you're driving a plane, but Yotam almost crashes the plane because it was thinking of his father that died during the accident. I disagree with that notion. If your father died during an accident, inside of a plane, it's okay to be like a little worried,
Yeah.
but that should also drive you forward to doing better than him.
Yeah. And not crash another plane with you and your love interest and your mentor on it.
There's also a really great like car chase scene featuring two mean older brothers. So yeah, that was good. But overall, the movie just feels over dramatic. The story is full of cliches.
Full of cliches. I just saw the trailer and I can say that.
And spoiler alert, Morris at one point like faints, and we presume that he's dead. And so what happens when we see Yotam's reaction to Morris being brought to the hospital and all? He like tears off all of his stuff. Wait, shouldn't that like drive you to drive the plane better? I mean, it does later on, but shouldn't you do it like immediately? Shouldn't you learn from from the last time you drove that plane and you nearly crashed it because of your father?
Yeah.
So yeah, the story sucks.
Okay.
Now on to the visuals. They're pretty good,
Okay.
regardless.
Yeah, you said the flying scenes are good.
Yeah, I like the flying scenes, but then again, the movie tends to over dramatize things using its close-ups and effects and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. And the backgrounds are they're not that great. The set pieces do look nice,
Okay.
but the costumes themselves are also average.
Okay.
And during the scene where the two meaner and older brothers are chasing after Noah and Yotam on bikes, they're in a car and one of the older brothers is eating a falafel, and the color of the falafel changes from like brown, like normal falafel color, to the orange type of schnitzel color.
Oh, interesting. Okay. During the
Yes.
the racing.
Yes.
Okay.
It happens.
I see. Consistency is very important for them. I see that.
You know what? The visuals are really nothing to write home about either. They're better than the story though,
Okay.
but they're still like, eh.
Okay.
And now that we've dealt with that, let's move on to the characters.
Must we?
Oh, boy. Okay, then so Yotam is the edgy teen, angsty teen thing.
Yep. Cliche on 2 feet.
Noah is the love interest. Uncle Morris is probably the best character in the movie and the most OP
Okay. What's
because
okay?
you like can see the future with those little plastic thing he has.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
And all that. The mom, Yotam's mom, is really boring
And
and
super
mean-spirited.
and very overprotective.
Noah's parents and brother are mean-spirited. There's a lot of mean spirit in this movie.
Oh gosh.
And the voice actors don't do that good of a job either. Most of them just deliver like they don't pop particularly.
Yeah.
The things that do pop though are the awful lines that they say and the awful
Cliche.
things that happen on screen.
Oh gosh. Looks like you really like that movie, Steve.
No, I did not. I will give credit though.
Okay.
It has a few good scenes, again, like the plane flying, and there's a scene where they play with Uncle Maurice. That was really fun.
Okay. It's saving grace.
It sounds really wrong.
It does sound very wrong, but I let it slide already.
And again, the car chase is good,
Despite
but
the
there are
falafel.
also many negatives to this film.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I forgot to mention this in the story section. Noah and Yotam have this misunderstanding, and then they like apologize to each other and get back together for the final climax.
Yes, of course.
Another cliche.
Another cliche.
And also, while I do appreciate what they did with the fake out death, Maurice doesn't return to 100% fine. He now walks around with a cane,
Okay.
which he did before.
Yeah. Cliche
But
number.
still, there was a fake out death in this film.
Yep.
Oh, and there's a major time error.
Oh gosh.
So, Morris told one of the other people that he used to drive planes 50 years ago, and how he used to drive planes in the 50s. So we would assume that this takes place in the 2000s. Not the 2010s, but the beginning of the 2000s.
Yeah, or even the end of the 90s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's Yotami using an iPad to read a Wikipedia about all the warplanes, and the kids giving Uncle Maurice some VR technology.
Of course.
Uncle Maurice just stuck with me, even though he's not anyone's uncle at all. But you wanna know why?
Why?
Because at the beginning they make him seem like this really deadly, creepy uncle.
Oh god. Okay. And then even when he's not, you still call him Uncle Maurice.
Yeah. Because he looks like an uncle. He
Looks
talks like
different.
an uncle does.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle stereotype
Yep.
to the max.
To the max.
Story, 2 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Visuals, 4 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Characters, 1 out of 10.
Oh gosh.
Overall, a 2.1 out of 10. It sucks.
It sucks. If you still
But
have
there are still some enjoyably bad moments in this film. So if you want to go see it for those, go ahead and see it. But I don't think there's a lot of genuine quality in here.
Okay.
I review the Playmobil movies 2 weeks from now. Bye, guys.
Bye.